On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on the 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him to incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
They'll look
6.
to throw here. A quick throw, but incomplete. But you look at this Bronco defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Forward.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Random, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Throwing now is Murray. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to be brought down short of first at about the 31-yard line. for it. Hits Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Snap comes to Murray at 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. Murray now running right on the option. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's Murray. That swung out wide to Harris. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Murray now to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Now Murray. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Please. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. The way he went into that contact, as a rookie QB, you just kind of hold your breath. Maybe slide there?
Probably a very good idea. Not probably. Definitely a very good idea. And I go back to something someone told me a long time ago. In college, yeah, those guys are going to hit you, but they're just playing for a scholarship. These guys in the NFL, they're hit.
Touchdown, Bengals! A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running right on the option is Murray. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Harris running straight ahead. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Setting up the screen, Harris. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. To throw is Murray. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Murray going to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Harris is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Najee Harris with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Broncos 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Let's go now.
So from the 37, here's second and a yard. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Get it. 79 Broncos. Hey, 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 hey.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going for it all. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Second down, Murray sets to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. That bumps us up to a three-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up three possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Murray now on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Green.
On second down, here's Murray. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Gano's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
70, Timberwolves.
Now an option play on second down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Broncos 10.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Escapes the defender. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Hey, hold on.
Now a first down carry for Harris. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Cup 19.
Back to throw here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
19 Tiger. Warriors 70.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And they'll run the option to start the drive. For the Broncos score. Kyler Murray, 34 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Gano now to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. But how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
That was 4th and a mile. Almost 4th. And why are you doing this? I mean, they got it done, though. Went up and got it. What a big-time pickup.
I was just going to say that. It's a receiver. You got to have that go-get-it attitude. He had it there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Broncos 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey. 2-1.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cade Otton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
It just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Murray now running right on the option. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He has been nearly impossible to throw on all year long. If it was me, I'd say he could go ahead and book that trip to the NFL Awards show in February. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, I think. What do you think?
I would agree with you, and the reason why? Because he takes the ball away. Because he gets to the football. The only way a defensive back ever wins this award is because they have a number of interceptions, takeaways, knockdowns, all of that. And it all together, he's created a lot of big plays.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sun.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Broncos are right back in this football game. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Murray's throw complete to Otten.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
Otten brings it in over the middle.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now Murray.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll start by running the option to the lane. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Here comes 2nd down. Now Murray. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Murray. He gets it complete to Harris.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Murray to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. To throw is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Here's first and goal.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
And Murray's going to keep this.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur in the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Denver, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's a slip-up that could cost them as they drop now to 12-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.